Good morning, guys. Hi, guys. Good morning. We're going to Mount Fuji today. I hope that we will see Mount Fuji because according to our research, the visibility of Mount Fuji is very low. But I hope when we go there, um, mataas na yung visibility and we will be able to see Mount Fuji. See you there.
There's something comforting about not having to worry about directions. No maps, no misturns, no stress. So today, we decided to rent a car with a driver just to make everything easier. And honestly, it was the best decision. No rushing, no figuring out train schedules, just sitting back, relaxing and watching the world unfold outside the window. As we left the city behind, everything started to slow down. The buildings turned into open spaces, the noise faded into quiet roads, and somehow the journey itself started to feel like the destination. I found myself just staring outside, at the passing trees, the small towns, the endless skies, and thinking about nothing and everything at the same time. There's a certain kind of peace you feel on the way to somewhere iconic, like Mount Fuji. It's not just excitement, it's a mix of calm, anticipation, and a little bit of wonder. Like you're about to see something you've only seen in photos, but this time it's real. And in that moment, while the car moves quietly along the road, you realize this is what travel is really about. Not just the destination, but these quiet, in-between moments that you didn't expect to matter this much.
Hey guys, we're now here in Oishi Park, but Mount Fuji is not that visible. So we're just going to take pictures here and wait for miracles. Unfortunately, guys, we weren't able to see Mount Fuji because of the weather conditions. The weather is not that good, it's cloudy, so Mount Fuji cannot be seen.
Today, we're exploring one of Japan's most iconic destinations, Mount Fuji. Standing at around 3,776 meters, Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan, and also a sacred symbol deeply rooted in Japanese culture. Fun fact, Mount Fuji is actually a volcano and it last erupted way back in 1707. It's also made up of layered volcanic formations, which makes its shape so perfectly symmetrical and unique. It's one of those places that looks almost unreal, like a painting you'd expect to see on a postcard. After learning a bit about its history and significance, we also stopped by nearby souvenir shops around the area. The shops were filled with everything Fuji-inspired keychains, snacks, postcards, and even soft plushies shaped like the mountain itself. It's the kind of place where you can't help but pick up a little something to remember the trip. And of course, we couldn't leave without trying something fun. We got ice cream. Simple but so good in the cool mountain air. It made the whole experience even more refreshing and light. But here's the reality of the trip. We were not able to see Mount Fuji because of the weather condition. We went in late May and the mountain was completely covered in clouds. At first, it was a little disappointing because seeing Mount Fuji was really the highlight we were hoping for. But even without the view, we still enjoyed the other activities, the food, the walks, and the overall moment. Sometimes travel doesn't go exactly as planned, but it still gives you memories you didn't expect. And honestly, it just gave us more reason to come back. We'll definitely go back to chase Mount Fuji again, this time hoping for a clear view.
Hi guys! Hi guys!
Hi.
Where are we now?
In Gotemba.
Mommy Gotemba. We're now here at Gotemba Premium Outlet.
If you're looking for the perfect mix of shopping and scenery in Japan, this place is definitely worth the stop. Gotemba Premium Outlets. Located at the foot of Mount Fuji, this is actually one of the largest outlet malls in Japan. And what makes it different? It's not just about shopping, it's the view. On a clear day, you can literally shop with Mount Fuji right in front of you. Imagine that backdrop while walking from store to store. It almost doesn't feel real. The outlet has over 200 stores, from luxury brands to more affordable finds. You'll see names like Gucci, Prada, Nike, and Adidas all in one place. So whether you're here to splurge or just casually browse, there's something for everyone. And it's not just shopping. There are also cafes and restaurants around, perfect for taking a break in between. But here's the reality. Just like our Mount Fuji experience, the weather didn't fully cooperate. We didn't get that clear, picture-perfect view of Mount Fuji. It was hidden behind clouds again. But honestly, it didn't ruin the experience because the place itself is already beautiful. Open spaces, fresh air, and that relaxed, almost resort-like vibe. Sometimes it's not about getting the perfect shot. It's about enjoying where you are. Walking around, discovering stores, finding good deals, and just spending time in the moment, that's what made it worth it. And if there's one thing this trip keeps teaching me, it's that not everything has to go perfectly for it to be memorable. We're capping off our day in one of Tokyo's most stylish districts, Ginza. The streets here feel different at night, calmer, more refined, and glowing with city lights. Our first stop was the massive 12-story Uniqlo in Ginza. And honestly, it felt more like a fashion landmark than just a store. Each floor had something new to explore, clean, minimalist, and very Japanese in design. Just walking around Ginza already feels like an experience on its own. We also passed by the elegant Seiko House Ginza, a timeless space that showcases Japan's craftsmanship and precision. It's simple, but it stands out in such a quiet, powerful way. Then we made our way to Nissan Crossing near Ginza Place. It's not just a showroom. It's like a futuristic display of design and innovation. Everything felt sleek, modern, and very Tokyo. And of course, after walking around, we ended the night with dinner at Ginza Init. Good food, cozy atmosphere, and the perfect way to recharge after a long day of exploring. There's something about Ginza at night. It's busy but still peaceful, luxurious but still welcoming. A perfect way to wrap up our day in Tokyo. See you in the next vlog!